Fingers crossed. Okay, looks good so far. I'm just gonna check this. Alright, let's get the show on the road now that this is actually working. Now, probably should get some better lighting in here because once it gets a little bit darker, it doesn't look too amazing, but it'll do. Let's get it, dude. Is everything working now? I got my blue snowball in here. But basically, my idea of this is you got this camera here, you got this camera looking over here, and then I can move this one around, you know, get a little bit closer to you guys. Obviously, I'll move the microphone as well. I just have to experiment. But hopefully, it cancels some of the noises from the actual cooking. But basically, what we are going to be doing today is trying to make up for the chicken carbonara situation last time. So basically, what just happened? This is the setup I got right now. I got this going. This camera's going up there. But basically, I'll bring this a bit closer for you guys now. But basically, you know, we got the fettuccine, we got the chicken breast, we got the bacon chopping board. I just need to get some get everything else out. We'll pop this here for now. We want this to be in it, but not too much in it. What am I cooking? Wait, my audio is working, right? That's the important bit. Oh, I need to get this out of a tangle. Like, we'll work with this. If we swing this over here for now. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm getting some ingredients. Okay, so we're grabbing some onion. I'm trying to think where do I put the microphone? If we pop it here, that should work. Welcome. Just let me know if you can hear. That'd be worst case scenario. We're gonna chuck some of this in it again. I liked how the garlic aioli worked. Welcome, this is my cooking show. Pop this up. Fuck. Up here. Sick as. It works. All right, so let's get into this. Just gonna go grab the shanker, and what we're gonna be doing first is we're gonna be preparing the chicken. We'll get another plate for that out. Let's grab them from over here. How's your day been, man? How has everyone's days been? Welcome to the cooking show, where we cook you some. Well, I don't cook you food, but you know. Fuck! Almost cut myself already. Giveaway. Oh yeah, I need to put the giveaway thing in there. But if you go down into the description, if you haven't done it already, be sure to do that. There we go. Hurry the fuck up and open the chicken. Yeah, it took me a while. Okay, give me time here. Give me time. I'll be good. Fuck. We're just gonna straight up try and slice this in half, just to make it like not as thick, and then I can just cut it in these layers. I didn't realize how close the bread box actually is. Probably a dumb idea just to have my phone right there, but that'd do. Now the chicken pieces were pretty thick last time. I mean, thick is good, but we don't want it that thick, you know. Pop this one to the side for now. Oh, we're only eating chicken and onion. Dude, we're making carbonara, like chicken carbonara. So we got the fettuccine, we got onion, we've got bacon, and then we've got a sauce over here because I'm lazy instead of making the sauce. And then basically what we're gonna do, I probably actually should have cut the chicken last now when I think about it. That's what I did last time. Fuck. Dude, it's fucking cold. I hate touching it. It just feels so weird. But yeah, we're making chicken carbonara. So that's chopped up. Now we're just gonna chop off this bit. Dude, I need a bigger chopping board. Like I actually have no fucking space. Push this up together. Just trying to keep it on it. Chicken what? Hey man, chicken carbonara, man. I said it wrong, don't worry, I know how to say it. How's it going? But don't worry, we'll be doing some gaming after this as well, so be sure to stay. Even if you just watch it in the background, you don't have it muted, I don't care. It gets my watch time hours and gets me closer to being partnered, so if you ever watch one of my videos and get bored with it, just fucking mute it. Just mute it and watch it to the end. Because 1,000 subscribers at this rate, and with my watch time hours anyway at this rate, I'm going to be able to get monetized pretty fast. But it's just mainly the watch time hours that are the hardest bit. The faster I get those up, the faster I get partnered, really. Because, I mean, when you start off on YouTube, the hardest bit is meant to be the first 100 subscribers. And I know I had a few hundred before, but it was practically like starting on YouTube all over again. So I don't really count those ones. I've finally gotten over 100 subscribers since I've started again, so that's pretty good. I feel like some of these aren't actually cut up, but I'll break it up with the spoon when I actually do it. Now we're gonna quickly wash this because obviously I don't know if you guys can hear me over here. Give me a clear sign that you're referring to this point. Just say exactly. Just everyone spam "it's Sassy mate" in the chat if you can hear me from here. And if you can't, then in the future I'm not going to do this exact. Like I'll move the microphone or something with me. I did this in really bad orders, but it's all good. TLDR of ban. I'll explain it while I do this. Okay, so we got some at Sassy mates. I'm assuming Rin spammed it too much. I'll fix that so you guys can spam properly. Because I like spam. Oh, fuck. That was a good save. It was a bit autistic in the first place. So it got to there, but we saved it. We need something to put all of this in. We'll use this bowl. But where was I? What was I saying? Yeah, I can talk about my band if you guys want. If you haven't seen it, you could hear me. Good. That's the important bit. As long as you guys could hear me from there. Like obviously it might not have been the best audio. Like it probably sounded a bit bad, but if you guys can hear me. Like I'll work out the range as I go of like where you guys can actually hear me from, because then that it just gives me a better idea of how I can move around the kitchen, and you know obviously with that how I set this up in the future. I'll probably, like in the future, I'll fix this up so it's like more on me. We'll work out something more permanent. Just let me know if you want me to talk about my band. I've obviously got a video on it as well. Also, be sure to check out all my other series. I mean, I'm starting a few more. One of them being my 5 minutes of CSGO, where basically I go over 5 topics within the last week of CSGO, and pretty much it's roughly a topic a minute. Obviously, you know, I'll be lenient if it's important enough, but the premise, the concept, I guess, is to have fast news for people that, you know, might not be able to check up on HLTV all the time and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's the premise behind it. And most people seem to be enjoying it so far. I think I've got a crew of people that just come and dislike my videos just for the sake of it. Cheers, 2-Tap Tony. Who wins I Am Sydney? Now, you know, obviously I'm biased. I'm going to say Renegades. Probably not. I reckon Astralis will be able to take it out again. I mean, so far, we've got Liquid going. We've got Astralis. I mean, Astralis actually haven't been invited, but I'm just going to assume that they will. I mean, the Intel Grand Slam winners, so surely. Then, at the moment, Ninjas in Pajamas. You got Made in Brazil. And so Renegades, Made in Brazil. Liquid. Big Clan, FaZe Clan. And then on top of that, you've got the Swole Patrol, which has swag. Now, basically, they beat E United to qualify for I Am Sydney, but immediately, like pretty much right after, E United bought out their roster minus swag, because obviously, you know, swag, he can't compete at majors, and I'm not sure what's actually happening there. Is that slot going to go to E United, or is swag going to find 4 other gamers to play with? Which is a bit disappointing, because it would be nice to meet swag. I'm actually going to be going to I Am Sydney, which should be fun. I mean, it depends. I feel like them losing to Ents is a one-off thing. Personally, I don't think Ents can maintain that level. To me, they're really not that good of a team. At the end of the day, you got to consider they're a European MDL team, which, if you aren't familiar with the Counter-Strike scene, it's the second highest division in Counter-Strike within the European region, which basically, you know, they're not a top team, and I feel like they're gonna fall off this level really fast. I could be proven wrong, but I feel like it was just teams having a lack of preparation for Ents, and I feel like that's purely where they lost, because at the highest level, a lot has to do with counter-stratting, and sometimes, you know, you're just like, alright, you know, worst case scenario, we rely on our star fraggers to be able to pull us over the line here. But the thing is, the type of Counter-Strike that Ents do play, it does match up quite well against teams at the highest levels of CSGO, if they're unprepared for a team like Ents. And that's why they did pretty good. But, you know, at most, I feel like they'll be a top 15, top 10 team in the world, but that's it. I'll mod you when I get on my computer. It's just my laptop will literally die if I do anything else. Dude, we're gonna need lots of bacon. This is definitely not enough yet. Can Greyhound qualify? Yes, they can. And if they do, I mean, Dick Stacey will probably be there. I'm going to try my best to get an interview with Dick Stacey. That's my goal. See if I can somehow start like an interview thing. Maybe add that to my 5 minutes of CSGO. Oh, that's a waste of bacon, but by doing it just to make this process quicker. But where was I? I'm lost already. But I can't wait to actually go to IM Sydney. It's gonna be a good event. Hopefully I can. If you live in Sydney, even if you're not going to the event, I am down to meet up with people. Like, I reckon that'll be a good experience. It's just a matter of finding where we're actually going to stay. And, because at this point, I think we're actually going to drive. Which is pretty, it's pretty far. Jasmine, she only recently, I mean, a few months ago now, got her P's. I mean, we've driven to Port Augusta from our house, which is roughly 5 hours, maybe 4. So it's not like really, really far, but it's still, you know, it's still a bit of a journey. Just have 3 breaks and drive to Port Augusta, have a break, drive to Port Augusta, have a break. I mean, last time I cut the bacon really big, now I'm cutting it relatively small. How much bacon do you reckon I need? Because, like, look at, there's so much chicken. Dude, I'm still on my L's. But, you know, if she needs, I'll drive. Like, you know, at the end of the day, like, if she's gonna be driving that far, it is, if she really doesn't feel up to driving, it really is gonna be safer for me to do something illegal. I mean, I've done it before. I'll do it again if I have to. It's not a massive deal. How old am I? I'm 19, man. 19, I still don't have my PS. But, you know, like, like, before, it would have been easier to get them because I live with my parents. Now that I don't, it makes it so much harder. And because I live so far away already, like, I live like an hour and a bit away from my parents. And, like, so when you don't have your P's, it is pretty far. Dude, we're just using the rest of the bacon. Poggers. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know people that are like, you know, fully fledged grown adults without their P. I know so many people that don't even have their L's. It's just timing, really, of how everything happened, because I was close to getting my P's. Like, I've maybe got, like, 10 hours left, and then I just have to do the test, which I'd be pretty confident. It's just the gay sequences that you have to do. I'm driving their way just for the test, and then not doing most of it ever again, really. Okay, that we've cut up all the bacon. Ow. Dude, my finger like started cramping. Oh yeah, if there's a point where like you guys can't actually hear me. Oh, how much bacon do I want? Dude, I want loads of bacon. Dude, look how much chicken there is. I need as much as I can. Fuck. Because you also got to consider, like, when I cook, my goal is to be able to have like a few nights worth of food. And also, then there's Jasmine. You know, Ava, I guess she doesn't really eat much. And then obviously Jasmine's dad. Onion boy. It's red meat, I don't need to clean it. What the hell? There's like weird stuff. I think it's just dirty on the outside. Yeah. We'll just rip a layer through. Actually, no, this does not look good at all. Like, I thought it was just like, it was dirty on the outside or something like that. But then, like, I slowly got into it and I'm like, fuck. This is disgusting. But my hand's a bit dirty with it. What happened with Two Tap Tony? The whole situation or what? What specifically? Well, all I know is that he's not going to show up at I Am Sydney, that's for sure. I'm going to walk past him, I'm going to stare him down, and he's going to do nothing. No, I won't be that childish, but you get the point. But yeah, it's red meat, so I don't need to wipe it down. Like, you could eat the bacon like that. I'm not going to. No, this is the bit that I'm horrible at. How much do you guys reckon I'm gonna cry? I'm so surprised that I haven't cried yet. Dude, we don't need to season the meat. I'll season it when I'm cooking it. Right, it'd be funny if like one day, like, you know, someone just comes across this actually like expecting a full-on serious cooking show. Wait, let me try do this. All right, I'm actually blocking your view, but basically we are gonna be cooking. We're gonna be cutting up the onions here, just making sure we're getting a nice finely chopped onions. Just listen to that. Listen to that lovely chopping sound there. It's all in the motion. You're just gonna be getting it nice and good. You know, these big chunks in there, not to worry about. You know, we can just chop them up later. But also, you know, it just really helps bring out the flavor. Having that bit of inconsistency in your cooking, it just really helps. You know, sometimes you might have a bite that tastes good, a bite that tastes bad, and that really is what brings out cooking. And you know, it just makes it amazing. You know. You're just going to do that and you'll be a good cook. But anyway, just keep on chopping this up. Now actually you might want to get a lighter. You might want to put it under the stove for a little bit. Just make your knife nice and hot so it does slide nice and easily through the onions. Dude, I moved the bowl without even reading it. Deep frost it in the microwave. Dude, but I actually haven't cried. Fuck, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Dude, but legit, I got lights from Mitre 10 today to get better lighting. I'm considering bringing one into here, but they're meant to be like outdoor lights, but I just like tilted them up because my light blew anyway, and I couldn't be bothered changing it. Because like, you know, if I had the right lighting, I wouldn't even have it on. See, you just hold it together, and then you go, boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Look at that. And then it'll just fall apart. Just fall apart in the pan. Hopefully. Fuck, that's not how it works. Yeah. And then I just get to the point where it just all falls apart. And then I just put it in a massive thing. And we just go boom, boom, boom. A boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're about to get to the interesting bit. The interesting bits. Because I've almost got everything ready to go. And then we actually get into the actual cooking. And that's the fun bit. Alright guys. Let's get some It's Sassy mates in the chat. If you're excited, just put It's Sassy Cooks in the chat if you're excited for the actual cooking. Yeah, fuck, that'll do. Let the wife carry you. Dude, she's sick. She can't carry me right now. I have to carry her. The thing is, like, back in, like, home ec days, I used to be a fucking king. All of that, just, I've forgotten everything. Legit. everything. Like, the thing is, this would taste good, but it's just gonna, like, it's just unorthodox, if that makes sense. So basically, we're gonna set this. You're coming this way, and you're coming. We'll pop you through here, and we'll pop it up here for now. Fuck. I've had it working like this before, so if I can do it once, I can do it twice. That gives a nice little view of the thing, the cooking palette. The cooking palette. Don't worry, boys. I know what it's called. It's called a stove. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And then we'll just spin this over a little bit. Grab this. Dude, I need to invest in wireless stuff. Wireless stuff would actually be useful. Just hook the mic up to myself. I need to get one of those mics. Just for the cooking show that, you know, is only half serious. How the fuck is the frying pan? Grab that, we'll put it here. You guys can see that. Alright. Dude, you can't just dog me now. Alright, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our canola oil. We're gonna turn on the stove top. See that? We've got the nice little flame there. Pop this in here. Do you reckon that's a bit too much? Probably, but we'll just put it around, let it heat up for a little bit, and we'll get right into the news. And while we wait, I'm just gonna fix my chopping of the onions. Dude, I'm not gonna burn the house down. What the hell? I'm not that bad. Anyway, so basically, as you can see here, what you want to do is just go like this. Nice and in there. All over the stovetop, not actually in the pan. Like, if you actually put it in the pan, you're not cooking. You want to get this, and then you just want to get it going. Now basically all you want to do is you want to make it so you can just see through it. And that's what we're looking for today. Just look at that. Beautiful. So get that going. And then, you know, gonna get our chicken ready to come in to the mix. And then our bacon will be the last thing, and then we'll work from there. Fuck. Oh no, fucking hell. I'm gonna get reported for touching my wings. Fuck, what? You guys enjoying this? Solid cooking stream. Oh yeah, I can do this now. Sort of. It can't quite reach. I need to get like a USB extender. Wait, how much of the cooking can you hear? Like, is it too much? Dude, that actually smells good. You know, good quality onions. We get nice and aggressive in the kitchen. It's always good to be aggressive with your food. I'm just hoping this all splits apart properly. I know that I've done that and fucked up. This is the chicken. The chicken thing. Once I get the chicken in, I'll be able to use it again. Dude, I love the smell of onions. It's actually so good. It's too slow. I'm just trying to see if I can bring this thing out. But as we can see here, like, you can see through some of these, but not quite all of them. But it doesn't really matter. We'll just give it another minute on here, and then we're going to start putting the chicken in. It hasn't been a minute, but I'm putting the chicken in. So basically, you just dump it in. I just realised I did this in a weird order. But yeah, I'm just realising most of my cutting is horrible. So I'm just trying to split the ones that quite haven't done that yet. It's not too much of a deal. But now, yeah, we see the chicken. It's starting to cook, but it's not quite there yet. But yeah, it's starting to come along here. The onion looks good now. The chicken there's a few bits that aren't quite cooked yet, but it's mostly there on my arm. Fuck. I'll just move this plate so I don't fuck it. Yeah, as we can see there, fuck it this way. It's cooked now. So now we get the bacon. And now we do the same thing. And now we just start cooking the bacon. We're starting to look good. We're starting to look good. We'll bring this. Right, so we're just cooking the bacon. It's looking good. But once we get the bacon cooked, then we're going to put the aioli sauce. And then we're going to also put in the carbonara sauce. gotten pretty good. I mean, the cooking's going great. I need a better angle. Just what I'm gonna work on. See if I can get another just camera instead. Use that. I don't know. But it's looking good. Now I can sit down and sort of watch the cooking. You know, I still need longer for this bacon to actually cook. I should have used a different frying pan because it's more of a wok sort of. I'm just trying to turn the chicken up and put the bacon on the bottom. Alright, that looks a lot better. Now, this is the bit where I'm just going to let this simmer for a bit. And I'm actually going to get some cheese out as well. I'll skip this whole wash. So there we go. I'll quickly just grate some cheese. I mean, I really don't need to grate it. I can probably just put it in. We'll just cut up the rest of it into just little pieces. We don't need the whole thing. There should be some cheese in the actual sauce. I just don't trust it to be that cheesy. So basically what we're going to do, so we're going to pop this in. Pop some of this in. And then, last but not least, the carbonara sauce, which I think I'm going to need a knife. I'm just going to put it in there. Hey. How's your day? Busy? Sorry? Yeah. Sorry. so I'm just gonna put that over. I've no idea what I'm doing, but hopefully it works. But at least we won't put too much fettuccine in this one. Sorry? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Hopefully this works. I mean, at least I won't put too much fettuccine this time.
No, half a packet, mate.
Well, it's 800 grams of chicken breast. Last time I put 2 for 500.
Yeah, no, you don't need like half a packet. Not unless you want some left for tomorrow. But still half a packet would still get you some food for tomorrow.
Yeah. Put a timer on. It doesn't smell as good as the last time I made it, but it still smells pretty good. My phone dies on me when I need it. I'm back. Alright, so I probably should put this on earlier, but got no idea what I'm doing. Like, when did I put the carbonara in? Because that had my timer on. We'll just keep it on simmer, and we should be good. Dude, this actual tastes good. It doesn't taste like poison. Oh, that's a good point. I just realised I had that so close. Yeah, like to the flame.
Salt and water.
Sorry?
Salt and water. Right. Salt and water, bring the water to boil quicker.
Why is that? Like, I've always wondered.
Sorry?
Do you know why that is?
I knew like 20 odd years ago.
Like, because I've always heard it, but I'm just like, does it actually work?
Yeah. So if you start off with boiling the water, you'll back on boiling water and boil cold.
Yeah.
It increases it. It does something to the density of the water.
Yeah.
Some scientific thing like that.
I'm trying to think. got hydrogen and oxygen atoms in there, and then when you put salt, you've got sodium and chloride. And obviously sodium, I'm trying to think. Obviously because sodium has a +1 charge, it would give electrons faster, so maybe giving off heat faster? I don't know. I miss doing science, but I only remember so much. I'll probably just Google it. Yeah, just like boil straight away now. Love it. Are we boiling? The save. Oh, it's fucking close. And that was the worst thing I've done ever in my cooking career. What? We'll use this. We'll actually grab some more water. Got a time. Shit. We're almost done. Al dente. We're going to take this off early. I'm convinced. That could have gone a lot worse. Now all we've got to do is put this into this. So we've got like this. We'll go like this. I'm scared. pop. It tastes good. Should cut the fettuccine in half. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Now we're gonna plate it up. There's one in there, and I would do the second one. Right. Doesn't look too bad. And there we have it. I'll only try a little bit on here because I'm gonna go hang out with Amy, so I won't be, this went way longer than I thought, probably started a bit late. But normally this would be followed by just a normal stream playing some video game. But for tonight, I'll just try this for a bit and then I'll head off. Give you guys my reaction to my food. Do I have a fork? Quite looks good. Presentation wise, probably still horrible. But you know, it still looks good. We'll try it. Alright, straight up, the chicken is too big. It tastes good. The chicken's just big. It's pretty damn creamy. Now these chicken bits are better. But I'll probably give myself a like 6. Maybe it's 7. But that's it. I'll stream tomorrow. Look out for my videos as well, and that's it. So bye. Oh, did I not hit enter? I didn't hit enter.